Okay, boys, this is your solo contest list. So I'm gonna put the list up here on the screen in just a minute. You need to choose your 2 favorite songs off of this list. And remember, this is for a grade. This is your grade for day 3, is to listen to these pieces of music and submit your 2 favorite songs off of the list. This does not mean that you have to do solo contests. This is your introduction to solo contests, just like we've already talked about. So don't worry that you submitting these songs, it's not signing you up for solo contests. It's simply your participation assignment for today, for day 3, okay? So here we go, boys. I'm gonna show you first how to access the rehearsal tools on your computer at home, okay? So you're gonna go to my Canvas page, all right? Here's my Canvas page. You're gonna scroll down below my welcome sign to this icon right here that says Boys Solo Contest. It's right here. It says Boys Solo Contest Rehearsal Tracks. You're gonna click on that, and it's gonna take you to my Google folder that has all of the Boys Solo Contest rehearsal tracks in it. And they're alphabetized. So this first folder says Boys Solo Rehearsal Tracks A through P. That means that if you are singing the song All My Trials, since All My Trials starts with A, your rehearsal track will be in this folder labeled A through P. If you're doing the Vagabond, then you're gonna be in the R through Y rehearsal folder, okay? So let's pretend like you're doing All My Trials. I'm gonna open that folder, and you can see All My Trials is the very first song on the list. Now, you see All My Trials voice, you see All My Trials accompaniment. The one that's labeled voice has both the piano and the voice track on it. The voice is singing all the notes, all the rhythms that you are trying to learn, okay? Along with the piano. So when you're first learning your song, this is what you're gonna rehearse with, is that voice recording. Then, after that, you're gonna, as quickly as you can, once you really get those notes and those rhythms and everything learned, you're gonna stop practicing with the voice, and you're gonna sing by yourself with that accompaniment track, because I'm sure some of you have experienced, like, you really, really, really know this song, or you think you do, and then you start singing it with the karaoke track, and you're like, oh wait, I don't know half of the words, or I don't really remember how this part goes, okay? So make sure that you are getting away from that voice track as quickly as possible. But that's where all of your rehearsal tracks are. Go to Canvas, scroll down under my welcome page, click on the Boys Solo Contest rehearsal tracks, and it's gonna take you straight to the folder that you need to be in, okay? Now, let me pull up the list that we're gonna be listening from today. Here is the list. And we're gonna skip around. Oh wait, that's not the right one. We're gonna skip around on this list a little bit, okay? We're gonna start with Poor Wayfaring Stranger, so I really need to, I'm gonna point to which song we're working on, because we're gonna skip around a little bit, okay? So the first song we're gonna listen to is Poor Wayfaring Stranger. Now this is a spiritual. So it's an updated version of this spiritual. It's normally very slow and kind of morose, but this arrangement has a very upbeat, really cool piano accompaniment. So here we go, Poor Wayfaring Stranger.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. But there's no sickness, toil, nor danger in that fair land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
Okay, and then there's one more verse after that one, but that gives you a good little intro to Poor Wayfaring Stranger, okay? Now we're going to skip over She's Like the Swallow. It's a beautiful one. That is something that we could assign to you if you know, the other ones work. It's a beautiful song. But we're gonna skip over that and we're gonna go to Rock Island Line, okay? Everybody go to Rock Island Line is where we're headed next.
I say the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. I say the Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Oh yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride it, you will go like you're a flying. Buy your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. I know I'm right when I say it's fine. It's really great to ride on the Rock Island Line. I say the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. I say the Rock Island Line is the road to ride. Oh yes, the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride it, you will go like you're a flying. Buy your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. Want to ride it, go like you're a flying. Ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. On the Rock Island Line.
That's Rock Island Line, okay? The next one we're gonna listen to is The Song That Nature Sings. This one tends to be one of the favorites of all my boys. Just a really, really pretty song. And it has some really great phrasing and dynamics and stuff in it, so it's really easy to be musical on this song. It's just beautiful. Anyway, so here we go. The Song That Nature Sings. Next we have Red River Valley. Now this song, if you have an unchanged tenor voice, this is a really, really good song for you. Now obviously any of the songs that you're listening to, I can change the key. You can sing it in any key. We will find a key that fits your voice best, okay? But this one, if you have an unchanged tenor voice, this song usually sits right in the wheelhouse of your voice, and it just really shows off that clear, unchanged tenor voice, okay? So this is Red River Valley. I'm gonna play that one. It's a very famous cowboy song, so you might recognize it.
I know all that.
Down this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathway a Come and sit by my side ere you leave us. Do not hasten to bid us adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true. So remember this valley as you bid me adieu. Yes, remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true.
All right, the next one is called Come Sail Away With Me. It is also a favorite of my boys typically. Here you go, Come Sail Away With Me.
I haven't heard this song in a year.
Come sail away with me. Come sail out on the open sea. Ready to go when the wind blows, set for adventure will be. Come sail away with me. Don't know how long the journey will be, or when we will reach the shore. But I know the sound of the wind and the sea, and I have heard them call once more. Come sail away with me. Come sail out on the open sea. Ready to go when the wind blows, set for adventure will be. Come sail away with me. Come sail away with me.
Good, and then the last one is the Vagabond, which happens to be my favorite. It's written and arranged more for a baritone. But like I've already said, I can change the key to any of these, so if you love the Vagabond, we can find a key that will work in your higher voice too.
Down the road he traveled, another day's journey begun. One more dream